the most dangerous creature on this whole earth. It's a woman who knows how to think.
Hi, I'm Magda from Cinéfilos, and it's so cool to meet you both.
It's so
And
nice.
congratulate you both for your amazing performances.
Thank you.
You're welcome. First of all, I'm curious. Were you both big fans of the Williams sisters before the movie?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Serena and Venus Williams are two very strong, powerful women that I've looked up to my entire life. Before I was even really a tennis fan, I think the reason I loved them so much was because of how strong they were and how dedicated they were to their craft. That was something that inspired me. You know, the way they are today, how much they love what they do. That's kind of how I am now, and I think they're two very good reasons as to why I am that way.
I think for me, my parents or my family, it's a very big sports family, so I grew up watching them. But I think it was so cool to see, you know, young women that look like me conquer such an amazing sport. And they opened doors for Demi and I, so I think it's so cool to even be able to portray them.
And how was it for you both to represent the Williams sisters' life and career in this movie? What was the biggest challenge about it?
I think it was so amazing because getting to tell their story. Not a lot of people know just how close of a family they were and how involved their dad was. Their dad had such a vision for them that he always believed in them, which I think is so important for parents to do in general.
Yeah, I think for me the biggest challenge might have been just kind of getting into Serena's headspace. You know, I feel like when you're playing a real life person, you have to be very careful about the choices that you make because this isn't just a story that was made up. This is their life. They basically trusted us with their life.
Exactly.
And so I feel like I was constantly telling myself to always think about how Serena would have done it. Would Serena do it this way? And if not, don't make that choice. And so, yeah, I think for sure that was the...
Both Williams sisters sacrificed a lot to get to the highest level. In your acting career, can you relate to this? Did you two have to sacrifice a lot?
In a way, I feel like we have to sacrifice certain things. I feel like for us, this is our life and this is our normal. So a lot of things that you may think we have to sacrifice, we're kind of used to. But also, I think, you know, when you are so dedicated to something, it's natural to sacrifice certain things. But if you're so dedicated to something and you love it, it doesn't feel like a job. And things that you may have to sacrifice, you know, maybe I can come back to that later. That's what I always think about.
Yeah, really what Saniyya said. I think that in some ways I've sacrificed being like a normal kid and like going to school all the time. But honestly, I don't mind that. You know, I still have a way to get the education that I need. And, you know, I still have friends and I'm still able to, in many ways, be a kid. I think that's one way, actually, my parents are similar to Richard Williams. My parents make sure that even with everything that I do, I'm able to just have a childhood.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the interview. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It was
Nice
speaking
talking to you.
with
Oh, it was lovely. Thank you very, very much.
Thank
Have a nice
you.
day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.